Say hi to YouTube, everyone. We're live. We're going to
Hi,
Australia.
Kick.
Hey.
Hello.
Yellow.
Hello, Daily Motion.
We have 61 cars attempting the round of Australia.
Oh, hi, Frank. Welcome back.
Yes, hello.
Give me 1 second. Do that. Do that.
I no
Do
longer
that.
have a proper microphone, so I'm forced to use whatever microphone is built into this fossil of a computer.
Better
It
cautions.
doesn't sound too bad. You're fine.
Disable those. And away we go.
Hooray!
Yeah, I had to jack up the volume to max, but otherwise,
I mean, we hear you loud and clear.
So, before we get to the main event, we have to run qualifying. And qualifying will consist of, move that, the 9 cars that have moved up or now have new charters, and all of the non-chartered entries. So there are 25 cars going for 10 slots.
Is this single car qualifying or like in a practice session?
It's a practice session.
Lovely.
15 minutes. Top 10 make it in, bottom 15 go home. And here are the cars that are trying to make it. Wolin, Smith, Prasad, Cobb, Meadows, Hughes, Pinkerton, Pliskin, Woodard, Bethany Woodard, J.C. Carpenter, Scotty Thomas, Will Crawford, Bella Pinkerton, Nuroa Nagatakawa, Ian Elias, Lilin Otari, Josh Worth, Clay Gibson, Falakiko Fainganuku, Famanu Alalatoa, Jim Chippingdale, Jim Painter, Jim Piper, Jim Hawk, and Jim Mora.
Playoffs.
First out on track is Jim Chippingdale. And he's probably going to get passed by Bethany Woodard before too long here. Falakiko Fanganuku is out on track. Duncan Cobb, and everyone is still waiting in the pits. Okay, we're starting to get some movement.
Final 0 distractions, hopefully, for the rest of this. Doing some errands.
The attempt to get around the first gym on track is proving to be a real errand.
It would appear so.
It is, yeah. So, which of the full-time teams that have running the full season that are chartered are in this? I saw Lucas Motorsports.
Lucas Motorsports, Space Invaders Racing, and
Impact.
Yeah, and Impact.
So pretty much the teams that were promoted.
Yeah, the promoted teams are in here.
I missed the start of this. What's the cutoff to get in?
Top 10. There's 25 cars in the qualifier, top 10 make it in. First time is going to be set by Bethany Woodard when she comes around, so we'll see what she lays down. $113.8. Fanganuku, who got held up, ran a 116. Jim Chippingdale ran a 119.
Go.
Oh.
And he just got roughed up.
Worth.
Josh Worth was like, "Get the hell out of my way, slow guy."
Looks like
Oh,
Will
Crawford.
Crawford's got some damage. Same thing with Gatakara. See if that happened when they came out of the pits. And
No,
it did.
no, 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 no.
Does better cautions not work
It only works
in
in the
practice?
Only during the race.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it does. Yeah, no, it doesn't. I've learned that the hard way.
So is this the only race Josh Worth is scheduled in the 96?
race right now.
Any other?
He'll have
reserve
more
for that?
races.
I was gonna say if Lucas Motorsports has anyone for that fourth car, well,
I have plans for that car already. So Sam Smith goes to the top of the time charts.
Mike, that 56 is like spectacular, by the way. That car is absolutely stunning.
Thank you. That car is 7th right
You
now.
are welcome.
That car ultimately screams like 1980s vibes.
That I believe it's an N1 paint.
It is an N1 paint scheme.
But to say, wasn't that N1?
That would have been the 90s.
Of
Pliskin
course.
jumps to the top of the time chart. With
That
a
would have been the early
1:12,
90s where-
6:11.
Yeah, that would have been the early 90s on that N1.
Ian Elias goes up to the top. So it's Elias, Pliskin, Meadows, Smith, Worth, Gibson. I believe that's Fanganuku, Thomas. Smith goes back to the top. We have Stacy Hughes Pinkerton up to 6th. With 10 minutes to go, Clay Gibson jumps to the top. Scott Wellen holds the final transfer spot right now. That's probably going to change any moment now. Woodard is 11th. Fanganuku 8th. Josh Worth is 3rd. Still no lap times from Crawford or Nuro Natakawa yet.
How long's the session?
15 minutes. Pliskin jumps to 4th.
Scotty Thomas is 9th.
Yes.
Now 10th.
As of right now, Duncan Cobb being on the outside looking in, he would be locked in as he is the most recent winner who would be on the outside looking in. He would get the winner's provisional, which would bump Famanu Alatoa out. Rakea Meadows is up to 2nd. Bella Pinkerton is 8th. We have more movement. Looks like Thomas moved up to 4th. Any car you'd like me to focus on? Let's see what Will Crawford's up to. He has not set a time yet. And neither has Greg Woodard.
How did Jim set a 137? Piper?
He's the slowest
By
out of all.
by being a Jim.
He came into the pits.
Piper is a slow Jim Fizz.
Right now it's Gibson, Worth, Meadows, Smith, Thomas. Hughes Pinkerton moves up to 4th. Smith, Thomas, Pliskin, Elias, Tari, and the 63 is 10th, Bella Pinkerton, but she would be bumped for Duncan Cobb, who won last year at Road America.
The best finish of the season.
I say Woodward. I gotta say Woodard better pick up the pace.
Woodard ran a 1:13.6, but he did get held up on that lap.
Got some clean air right now.
Gregory Squidward recently having recovered from injuries sustained at Talladega,
New York.
New York, whatever.
Yeah, he just had a
Talladega.
chest
Can Will Crawford put anything
Ricky
together?
Speedway.
Across
Recovered.
the
Like
line.
rebuilt.
Survey says
20th.
nope.
Woodard
No. Woodard.
Recovered to
jumps up to a 112.9, 12th. Not quite good enough.
Not good enough, Squidward. Not good enough.
Would it be in poor taste to say at least Squidward didn't get McMurdered by Delwy Gerbert making an unprompted suicide plunge into the pit wall?
Oh, fuck.
70 jumps up to 10th, but that's
Nope.
not quite going to be good enough because Duncan Cobb still is not in.
It's top 9.
So is there like
Hmm?
Is there like a winner's provisional?
Yes, there is.
So I could only assume that if Willett fails to qualify and Worf's locked in anyways, the team's not going to swap him out just
No.
for Willen's running for the full season. Yeah, that's what I thought. At this
They're
rate,
not going to
Pliskin's
do
gonna
that
be
to
the
a
only-
driver in his home race.
Yeah, no. At this rate, Pliskin's going to be the only Space Invaders car in the field.
If Pliskin falls out of the top 10, he would be the one eligible for the winner's provisional.
Well, maybe the rest of the team should invade the space of the grid on the field.
Right now, it looks like each of the 3 newly promoted teams are going to have 1 car in the race. At least 1 car.
Yeah. And
In terms of
I'll tell you-
non-chartered cars, 99, 72, 96, 19, 22, and the 22 and the 86 would be the only 2 local entries to get their way in.
we'll say though, Jim Piper's lap time is about as slow as when I think
He did
Montana
improve.
Macejas was slow around.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
but
won.
about as slow. But his first lap was about as slow as Montana Macejas around Mexico 2013 Arla.
I don't remember that.
How
was a
do you
wet
remember
race.
that?
Montana
race.
Mosejas.
Yeah, he was god awful in Mexico years ago at Arla.
That was the Calvin O'Reilly car, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I barely remember stuff about my own league in a race I ran the other day. How do you remember stuff from that long ago?
That is a
I
name
wa-
I have not heard in a long time.
As it
I
stands, it
watch
looks
it
like
every day.
Stacy Hughes Pinkerton will be making her first PCC Cup Series start.
Yeah,
Duncan
back to
Cobb did
that.
jump up to 12th, but that's not quite good enough.
And he's still going to get the provisional nonetheless.
Yes.
Yeah, I watch the old Arla and Master Cup videos almost every day. Good stuff.
Calvin O'Reilly, what was that, 2012?
2012, 2013,
Hmm.
672.
Yes.
No, sorry, look out.
Crawford moves up to 19th, but that's nowhere near good enough. Thomas sits in 7th in the 57. There's a big cluster of cars from 22.0 to 22.2, and then it's 2/10 to 8th and 9th.
Scotty Thomas.
That's a pretty big fall off from 7th.
Yeah, but the fact that Gibson's the only one in the that's like lower than a minute 12 is not surprising. Ricky did get clean air.
It is clear and 84.
Paloma power, baby.
Shame Elias is going to miss out on this unless he put a good lap down.
Elias is
I'd like to
second.
thank you.
He's second.
I'm blind, sorry.
I'd like to give a huge shout out to YouTube for giving me 8 notifications that Mike is live. I did not know that.
Hey,
Hey,
Rich,
guess
did
what?
you
I'm
know-
alive. Not quite good enough. This is gonna be... They're probably gonna have 2 more laps. Maybe.
70, I think, has one more.
And see who's got that dog in him.
Oh, he's behind one of the gyms. This is gonna
And here
probably
comes
ruin it.
Jim with a 107 flat to get into the race.
The gyms all combine.
What is this, Power Rangers?
I was thinking more of Transformers become
That too.
become.
Oh, it's a cluster of gyms.
Guys, you gotta collect the seven Chaos Gym rules.
Emerald.
Gemerald.
President Obama, that's the Chaos Gemerald. Chaos Control.
Chaos.
They have 1 minute left.
Their occupations combined are 2 power.
I think our lineup is pretty much set.
Yeah, pretty much.
If we haven't
Unless
had
it's Hail
a,
Mary.
we hadn't had a candidate.
Oh,
for
Pliskin
a-
does improve.
We haven't had a candidate for something that should be clipped on YouTube. There it is,
Yes.
Casey.
Put that to YouTube rewind.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, have
Guess
that
that
YouTube
Pliskin does
rewind.
close that gap a little bit.
Okay, Meadows
Listen,
pulls into
it's-
the pits.
Listen, it's
Pinkerton
gonna be a good
is
season.
done.
Plenty of time left.
Oh yeah.
It looks like no one's improving on their lap times.
That
was almost good enough to improve on, but...
Where's the
If
70
Pliskin
at?
closes,
Oh, Clay Gibson put down a faster lap.
111.659. Jesus God.
So,
if Pliskin
going
closes the
home,
gap between-
our Nuroa Ngatakara, Bella Pinkerton. That is Famanu Alatoa, Greg Woodard, JC Carpenter, Falakiko Fanganuku, Bethany Woodard, Scott Wallen, Tomasi Prasad, Will Crawford, and the gyms.
No, not the gyms.
Can there be a gym off? Can we have
Yeah,
like
they
a
should've-
5-lap all gym race?
All the gyms combine and race as just Jim in the next PCC Intergalactic Series.
They fucking fuse together to make one gym.
The
In
The
gyms.
mega
alternate-
gym.
In
Take a
alternate
part of-
phrasing, the gym tier.
Could take a part of their last names and just combine them all.
The PCC Gym Series.
All drivers' names are Jim, and that's all. That's
Bear
the
with
only
me for 1
requirement.
second. My handy dandy.
And if it takes
Sheet of
place
paper.
indoors, would you call it the gymnasium?
Ding.
What if I want a wolf with you and not bear?
What?
Fuck, damn.
What?
We could have. What?
Oh,
I was gonna.
hey!
Oh boy!
Give it to Kay.
Mike said bear, and I wanted a different forest animal.
Mel, do not apologize.
Fair.
I was gonna say we missed out on a gym being called Jim Bean with the sponsorship Jim Bean, but okay, moving on.
Oh, that should have been
Yeah,
genius.
but it's not Australian though.
So,
He's
All right.
Fair point.
There's a Jim Beam
Not-
car in Supercars, so why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Goodbye, Scott Wellen.
No.
Missed the
Been
race.
A long day.
Let's see. Goodbye, Woodard.
Greg Woodard, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Squidward.
Goodbye, Jesus Christ.
What the fuck is happening?
Sad Squidward noises.
We are 20 minutes into the stream.
Rich, we're in for a good night. Don't worry.
All right,
We're in for a
sanity
good
levels
night.
have already hit extremely low.
Okay, I think
Jim
that's
Beam,
everything.
but he's just a construction worker.
Oh my god, the 70 has a white hole. It's
What? Jim Beam, if he was a construction worker.
All right.
Oh my god.
I need to
Very
get a new
poorly-
headphones soon.
Very poorly
For the mic.
balanced construction worker.
Oh, glad I finally
Diesel car.
caught one of
29,
these
30,
streams.
31, 32, 33, 34,
God, the
35,
62 looks
36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42.
3, 4, 5.
Did I forget someone?
Scroll up.
Oh yeah, I
Scroll up.
did.
Up.
There we go.
How could you do that to Rakea Meadows?
Easy.
Josh will have words for you.
Agostino Palazzo.
Woo.
You just did. That's how you do that.
That's how you do it.
Get
72
your
laps.
money for get your money for nothing if your chicks for free. That ain't working.
Drivers, to your car.
And on pole for the season
Oh.
opener.
Jesus.
Wow. Australian 1, 2, 3.
Well,
Oh, damn. Well then.
Wasn't long.
Oh
but he was
no.
fine.
oh, Brian
Oh,
Gallagher.
God.
Oh, Brian Gallagher. No. Oh my God. That
Actually,
actually that is not a misprint. It
Actually-
actually does say 119. Oh
What the
my
That's
fuck?
the moment.
Actually, wait, never mind. Look at all the Teslas. They're all in the
Yeah.
the last 4 spots.
Elon Musk.
Only
moment.
Carson Lambert couldn't escape their grasp.
Elon moment.
Mr. Kool-Aid Man starts 38th.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I'm actually starting top 20 on a road course.
Yay,
No.
Frank!
Yes.
Pause.
you
What
are.
a way to start the year, man.
And do that.
Hooray.
And the
Oh,
game
there's
didn't
actually
crash.
going-
Hey.
You who?
Hoorah.
That's
It
a
is, in
W.
fact,
Yippee.
a great day.
A miracle.
Hallelujah.
Australian
It is a great
motorsports,
day.
by virtue of being Australian, are starting in the top 3.
It's not a good day, it's a good day.
I call it
Jesus
great.
Christ.
Good lord.
Yeah, all right, sticking the lad down under. Who's going to start the year off with a
Nice,
victory?
nice.
Oh.
Look
We
at
have
the
gone
shimmy.
too
Look
far.
at the shimmy as Marshall goes to the inside.
Rounding the final corner. Onto the front straightaway. Australian
And
man.
the 2018 PCC Cup Series season is, drumroll please, underway.
Green.
Time.
It is lights out, away we go, Mike.
They're already 3 wide.
Perfectly normal.
Here we
Start
go.
up 3.
Check in the back. We actually got through that relatively fine.
Tesla check.
Yeah, yeah, we're good.
And
I love that the Momo on the hood is still pointed in the direction of motion.
Back up front, it's Marshall, Fitzwater, Anderson, Hewitt, and Clay Gibson.
Andale James.
Australia's acquire. Australia.
Then it's Wilson, Atkins, Durbin, Blair, Casey Lester.
Australia acquired. Hey, Lamau.
It's like they're trying to acquire the Infinity Stones, but the Infinity Stones are Australian.
The Australians don't.
The Infinity Stones, they're just the gyms. The Gymfinity Stones.
Perhaps you could call them the
Infinity.
Josh Marshall leads lap 1 and has already pulled a gap over Fitzwater. Anderson still holds down third, but it's over 2 seconds back to Hewitt and the rest of the field. Engine on Kurt Pliskin's car up in smoke.
And
that was quick.
That's the end of that.
So much for that qualifying run.
Bum, 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 bum.
We're ready. And collected Justin King.
What?
And
Okay, that's some special driving there.
Special needs driving.
Justin Oliver.
Israel Bruce. Yeah.
Okay. Cut the course.
Oh, because the Border 5.
Oh yeah, because Oliver panicked and then. Okay.
Boink.
There's a car there, buddy.
Bonk.
Car high, oh shit.
Oh no, Adrian Devereaux's torn up.
Devereaux's torn up.
Don't worry, he'll win the championship somehow.
I say I love the Chevy accessories paint schemes.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage to 26.
King of Cleveland is not the king of Surface Paradise today.
Adrian Devereaux, ow! Ow! But he stays out.
Had he pulled into the pits and wrecked into Olsen and both went into the pit wall, I would have laughed.
He's counting on that damage, giving him extra downforce.
That 3 might be my favorite car on track.
Thank you.
Marshall, Fitzwater, Anderson, Hewitt, Gibson, Wilson, Atkins, Blair, Durbin, Lester, top 10. Then it's Cameron Taylor up to 11th, Ian Elliott.
Can you just cut the course?
Crack limits much?
I don't know what those Sam Smith having a good run for Lucas Motorsports in 13th, Andrew Yin 14th, Messena is 15th, then it's Azaretto in the new Doritos scheme, Ballard, Burkhardt, Phillips, and Nicky Conti rounding out the top 20. Lenora Scurry, Gaspar de Souza, Ben Worthington, Salvatore Torregrossa, Hadeland. Andy Lambert is 26, being challenged by Dustin Oliver. Rikea Meadows is back here in 28th. Scotty Thomas, 29th. 30th is Duncan Cobb. And we have cars pitting. Damage.
Still have not seen what the Hot Topic car looks like on track yet. Oh well.
Maybe the next race. But at least you're beating your teammates, Nicky, so that's a good thing.
Well, it looks like Brian Gallagher has found a little more pace. He's in the 115s now. And that's the end of the day for the 26.
They found a punctured radiator.
Okay, so it was just a bad qualifying lap then.
Yeah, it was an exceptionally bad qualifying lap.
He went to upshift, the shifter said, nah, not yet, now we go. This is a pretty good run from Fitzwater.
We're going to be getting lap traffic here in a couple laps.
Hi, I'm Bobby Ward.
Yeah, great runs by the Australians and the somewhat Australians.
Yeah, the new show coming to TBS, 2.5 Aussies.
It's
Only
like,
on OEM.
Meadows and Olsen are on pit road.
I'm sorry, Fizzwater.
Depends Australians on track.
Torregrossa came into pit. Thomas came in. Juveno came in.
Well, I think his Juveno had damage because he got to the fence trying to avoid Pliskin.
He was involved in the Israel Roost stack up.
Maybe he shouldn't have been involved in the Israel Boost track up.
Olsen is the first car to go a lap down. Oil leak on the 52. Alex Phillips from 18th. He's going to peel it off.
Not Fark Elite, Fark Loader or Fark Truck Star Alex Phillips.
This is Paloma Autosport, Rising Star.
Are those racing shoes he's wearing even, like, up to code?
Don't worry about it.
Be right back.
Ike
If they're
Durbin
52,
carrying the
then
torch
probably.
right now for Red Star Racing. He sits P9. His championship defense is off to a pretty good start. Mason Blair, who finished third in the round of Australia, currently sits 8th right behind Ben Atkins.
Don't you mean New Zealand?
What did I say?
You said round of Australia. This is the round of Australia.
Listen here, bud.
No,
I know. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to help you.
The round of half Australia.
Oh, you mean Australia too?
Australia squared.
Round of
Discount.
Australia.
Discount Australia.
Rikea Meadows sitting 43rd is the last car on the lead lap. Donnie Olsen, let's see where he came out of the pits. He is jamming up Cameron Taylor. And it looks like we are starting to stack up a little bit, but Sam Smith is trying to make a move on Ian Elias for 12th.
Hacking pennies.
Are we enforcing track limits or no?
No.
Okay.
That would